Hello friends, my name is Riya and today in this video I'll be explaining a program which is based on inheritance. So first of all, let me tell you what is inheritance. Inheritance is basically a feature by which a class acquires the attributes of another class. That is, there will be a parent class which can also be called as superclass, and there will be subclasses which will be extending that superclass. That means those subclasses are called the child classes of that superclass. So based on this concept, I'm going to develop an application called railway booking application, and for that I have used a superclass. I've named a superclass called train over here, and we have some of the attributes of train such as T name, which indicates the train name, then train number, then source, destination, and all these values will be entered by the user. Then ntick1, ntick 2, 3, 4 and 5, these represents the number of available tickets in the subclasses, which we'll be seeing in the further part of the program. Then we have cost 1, cost 2, cost 3, cost 4, cost 5. All these represents the cost of each and every type of class, and then the total cost. These are the variables for the total cost. Now I have declared the variables check avail and book ticket, which will be defined in the subclasses. So my first subclass is class ordinary, which is extending train. So in ordinary means if the person wants to book any ticket in the ordinary class, then the number of tickets available will be 50, 150, and the cost of each cost per seat will be 500. So that is what I have declared over here using the constructor. And in the check avail function, I will be showing all the data, which will be first of all the source and destination will be entered by the user. After that, if the user is going to check the availability of that particular seat, then these data will be displayed. For that I have given the print statement over here, and then if the user wants to book the ticket, then the user will be able to book the ticket. Along with it, the number of tickets which was already available. For example, in ordinary class we had 150 seats. So if the user is booking any ticket, then the number of seats will be decremented by one value. So it depends on how many tickets the user wants to book. So accordingly that value will be decremented, and then the total cost will be calculated. Similarly, we have other classes such as sleeper, then ThreeTierBusiness, then TwoTierBusiness and ACChair. In all these all these four subclasses, we have the same functionality, which is defined in a different way. So now let us see what is done in the main function. So in main function, I've used array of objects in this case. So for each subclass, the array of objects is created. So first of all, the user will be getting this message, online railway booking application, and then the user has to enter the source and destination, and then the following will be displayed, whether the ordinary or sleeper, then ThreeTierBusiness, TwoTierBusiness and ACChair. So in case 1, the object of ordinary subclass is created, and I'm using array of objects over here. So for that I'm using this for loop, so that if I only give this sentence, then this indicates only the reference. This is only for reference. So for array of objects, it is very necessary that you create this for loop. Okay. It is only for reference, and then the user will get the message whether the user wants to check availability or book ticket, and accordingly there's a function called over here for each and every object. So if the user is entering the number of passengers, so it will take to that particular check avail function, which we have already discussed over here. So similarly it is done for all the classes. Now let us see how this program runs. So I'm entering the source, then name for example, then the destination, suppose 1 yeah, so it's asking which class do you wish to travel in. So the options are displayed over here. Suppose if I want to travel in 3-tier, so I'm entering, check availability, number of passengers, suppose 3, so it is displaying the source, destination, seats available and fare per person. Now since I wanted to book 3 tickets, so the total fare it has calculated and it has displayed. Now if I want to generate e-ticket, I'll press 6. Yeah. Okay, I didn't book the ticket, that is why it is not displaying. So if I want to book a ticket, so if I want to go for 2-tier, then I book the ticket. So how many tickets? So suppose if I want to book 2 tickets, so it is displaying the total cost. Now if I generate the now if I generate the e-ticket, it will be displayed 6. Yeah, so it is displaying the e-ticket. So this is how my program runs. Thank you.